It's the Miami Heat, fresh off their Eastern Conference Final victory against Indiana, facing the San Antonio Spurs, who defeated Oklahoma City in the Western Conference Finals. These two meet once again in the championship round at a sold-out AT&T Center. That's where it all begins in Game 1. Let's hear some final words before they took the court.
We put ourselves in a position at the people where we want to get, dog. And we're here now, so make it count. This ain't Game 1 for us. Every game is a Game 7. Every game is a Game 7 and treat it that way.
An excellent start. Leonard poked away by Wade, and James, with one man in pursuit, throws it down easily. Leonard on James. Leonard, a wonderful young defender, but has his hands full, obviously, as James hits the jump shot.
Behind it's not going away, so I think it's really lit a fire. And early on, I think he was even pressing a little too hard. He really.
They do it in a different way than the San Antonio Spurs bench.
Patty Mills also in the game for San Antonio. Mills and Cole, two guys will get after you. James goes right at Splitter. Layup is good.
Terrific drive. Attacking the closeout by James. Splitter up vertical. Good no call. Strong finish by James through the body of Splitter.
Well, not only do you have the two best.
I like to have an air-conditioned house.
I like to have an air-conditioned arena. James drives right at Diaw. Just barrels his way down.
And cushion you saw last year. They're picking him up higher to try to
off the rotation.
Ahead is James, underneath and lays it in. And these teams are not having problems scoring against two very good defensive teams. Bounce and his ability to jump with the knees being healthy. Danny Green, tough runner, throws up an air ball. James fires it ahead. Lewis wide open for three.
Total class man and well-deserved award.
I second that.
James goes for the steal, dunking
all night long, and it doesn't affect us. There's some guys like you, coach, is used to air-conditioned gyms and cold towels.
You obviously don't know the streets of Martinez, California. But they will do it on side out of bounds like we've seen twice tonight.
Green not able to get it going so far. He's 0 for 5 from the field. James barrels down, finds Lewis. Up top to Cole. Norris Cole. Diaw tips it, still alive. James comes up with it. Fires away and hits the three. LeBron James, his first three-point attempt in Miami.
And you have to want it. That's what it boils down to at times. And LeBron chasing down the loose ball, gets to his spot. No sense of urgency by Boris Diaw. Three-ball corner pocket. There's a price to pay, young man.
ESPN's presentation.
Here's Leonard. Leonard drives. Ball knocked away. James with a head of steam. Feeds Allen for the layup, and the Heat go back up by 2. Parker. Danny Green back in. Bellinelli throws it away. James for three. That's good. LeBron James, second of the NBA Finals, continues after this message. And a word from our APG.
Recognizes the smaller guy and puts him in the rim.
Ginobili tried to force it. Leonard, another turnover.
This is Boris Diaw's matchup.
Bosh against Duncan. Bosh tied up, 8 to shoot. 5 now on the clock. James crossover move, drives to the rim and finishes.
And hobble up. He's cramping up again, Mike. On the bench as well. So good crossover by James, and on the landing, immediately cramps up.
Spoelstra was urging his team to foul. They didn't hear right away. And James going to have to be helped over. We've seen him again cramp up before in playoff situations, but as we get set for Game 2 of the 2014 NBA Finals. Chalmers kicks it out, Lewis. James on the attack, goes to the rim. LeBron James wanted a foul as well. Impressive move.
Take that, Doc. Grown man move by LeBron James. He's in attack mode early. That's just a big-time finish.
And he played well prior to that fourth quarter in developing the cramps. Had the 25 points in just under 33 minutes. Chris Bosh down the lane, running layup is good. Bosh 3 for 3 from the field. Parker trying to get at the splitter, who tracks it down. Knocked away by Allen. Wade with Leonard in pursuit. Wade gets his first points.
Again, the Spurs turnovers, Mike, like you mentioned, are hurting them.
They have 7. It's only led to 2 points, but obviously cuts down on their scoring opportunities as Leonard misses that one. James inside eludes several different Spurs to score the bucket. That's his second field goal. Out to Parker, tries another 3.
But that's terrible defense. We saw Chalmers give up the same 3 in the first half as James in transition, taking advantage of some late recovery by the Spurs. But Miami's got to lock in.
Chalmers gets inside. Tough shot, or was that a pass? Either way, James throws it down.
That's a shot, but LeBron James understanding that the Spurs are switching the 1-3 pick and roll. Mario Chalmers, your job is to come off and automatically give it to LeBron and play off of him being defended by Parker. That's a veteran referee that understands it's too important.
Jones way off. James gets the rebound, goes back up and banks it in. James overpowering down low that time. Crowd wanted a foul. They felt that he bumped Leonard.
And Mike, he's in the paint the whole game right now. No jump shots at all.
Minute and a half left, second quarter. Nice pass, Wade and James
Didn't
connect.
start well for him. 1 for 4 early, but with the right mentality. Get to the basket, in transition, use your strength inside. When they switch, get to the basket, use your strength inside. When the ball is shot and missed, get to the basket and use your strength inside. And finally, good ball movement here. 3 passes to find him on the little entry into the paint. Because of Ray Allen's shooting ability, Bellinelli's late on the help. An easy catch and finish. James, 13 points, 7 rebounds.
James jump shot.
That's his first jump shot. That's his 12th shot and the first jump shot.
James, meanwhile, that's his first 3-point attempt. And he puts it in. James again, the quick jump shot. And he's got it going. 9 of 14 from the field. 20 points and 8 rebounds.
And if I'm James right now, I think about Dial defending me and I get into attack mode, whether it's pushing the ball in transition or half court aggressively in the offensive end.
Tony Parker. James in the first half, most of it was in the paint. Now starting to go from the perimeter. Another 3. That's good. LeBron James, 4 straight jumpers, 2 of them from downtown. And the Heat back up by 2. An 8-0 LeBron James run.
Started off the game attacking the basket all first half. Second half, 4 for 4, all made jump shots. He's got the favorable matchup against Boris Diaw. Kawhi Leonard with 3 fouls.
Diaw, quick pass, Patty Mills. Mills can't get it to go. Lewis did a good job running out to contest the shot. Rashard Lewis has had a good game. James, another jump shot, puts it in again. LeBron James, 5 for 5 here in the third quarter. He's got 25 points. Ginobili steps back. That won't go. Anderson with another rebound, his 6th. This is the largest lead of the night for Miami. And James adds to that. 6 for 6 in the period. 14 third quarter points. Shot clock down to 1. LeBron James nails it. The shot clock expires.
If you're the Spurs, that's great defense. Not much you can do there. That's just better offense. Great contest, but better offense by James. Nothing you can do except say, okay, we'll get him next time.
James pulls back. Fires a 3. Puts it in. LeBron James from downtown. And Miami back up by 1. 32 for James. LeBron James 8 of 10 from the field in the second half, Mark.
So many people questioning his toughness, his greatness. He has responded. Good defense by Kawhi Leonard, better offense. The contest, too late, doesn't matter. Old preacher said, when in flour, came out cake. Something about the Heat makes you great and much better. James putting on a clinic. Outstanding job taking over this game.
James drives down the lane and foul by Leonard. Leonard playing with 5 fouls guarding James. Spurs do have a foul to give. James kicks it out corner to Bosh, an open three. It's good. Chris Bosh from downtown, and the Heat go up 2. James drives down the lane, lefty layup. He got tripped up. Kawhi Leonard trying to stop LeBron James. As difficult a task as there is in the NBA. What a stirring response from game 1 in the leg cramps. James now with 35 points. But Miami has won and have tied the NBA Finals at 1 game apiece.
LeBron, early on in this game, you were aggressive attacking the paint, then you went perimeter. What dictates your decision-making there?
Just play. Live with the results. If I play hard, I believe that the man above is going to protect me. And I just try to put my teammates, myself in position to succeed. And I live with the results after that.
The quest for an NBA title continues tonight. The Spurs looking to rebound from their Game 2 loss. The Heat back home where they are undefeated in this 2014 postseason. The NBA Finals continue before a sellout crowd at the American Airlines Arena. Spurs and Heat tied at 1 game apiece. Duncan on the switch. James drives, stops, and finishes.
One thing we're seeing a lot early, Coach, is the Spurs switching an awful lot.
Leonard trying to be aggressive up on James. They switch back. Leonard fouled out in game 2 and picks up his first foul of game 3.
1 all the way for a layup and 1 floater.
James throws it down and a foul. Leonard, and that's his second foul. He didn't think there was contact, neither did Greg Popovich. Well, that's a huge call. Excuse me, it's his first foul. The last one was not on him that I thought was called, so only 1 on Leonard. Bonner on James. And James finishes. I don't know if Matt Bonner, that's what he wants to hear during the telecast. Bonner on James.
That's just too easy offensively, allowing him to get to his right hand and basically an uncontested lay-in.
James fires a 3. That's good. Spurs are 9 for 11 from the field. Allen saves what would have been a turnover. Shot clock at 5. James again. It's good. LeBron James. He's got their last 12 points, 14 here in the first period. And Greg Popovich wants timeout. When he's hitting the outside shot in the 3, he is unguardable. VP of programming?
I am, and I think I deserve it.
Cole with splitter in his face. Nice move from Norris Cole.
Going to LeBron in the post is a great idea. Getting him back into that paint area to attack.
James, low post. Triple team. Nice feed to Bosh.
How about somebody from Miami getting upset about how easy the Spurs are scoring the basketball?
Rashard Lewis answers with a 3. Allen splits and fires. Hits a 3. They're 7 of 12 from downtown. And they've cut a 25-point lead to 14. Nice feed to Bosh. San Antonio went up by 25. That was the largest lead. The Heat actually cut it to 14 late in the second quarter, but the Spurs finished well to get it back up to 21. Wade down low. Green draws the foul. Wade flips it up and in. Danny Green's 3rd foul. And Wade with a good start for Miami to begin the 3rd. Parker right to the basket, rushed it. Parker thought he got hit. Here's James down the other end. Green, who was a terrific player at North Carolina, was on their 2009 title team. Trying to win his first NBA title. Pass inside to James, and an easy finish.
Again, these switches onto Ray Allen, they have 2 guys going to Ray Allen. Don't want to play cautiously right now.
Stolen by James, comes right back. James drives down, cross court to Allen. Allen from the corner, a 3-pointer. That's good. It's back to 10. Timeout, San Antonio. Ray Allen seems to like that right corner of this building. 9 of 18 from downtown. Leonard finds Green. Diaw guarded by James. He throws it right into his hands. James drives this time at Duncan. It goes across. Layup is good. Oh, what a beautiful shot off the glass. 5 to shoot. Pass inside for Duncan. Too long. And much like the Heat responded in Game 2, the Spurs with a huge response here in Game 3, and now lead the 2014 NBA Finals 2-1. The road team has won 2 of the first 3 games of these finals. San Antonio, the Game 3 win in Miami in historic fashion. The Heat with a Game 2 win in San Antonio. Shot clock 8, splitter on James. James sets and puts up a 3 and nails it
To start the game.
Bonner gets put on James. Greg Popovich yelling for help. James, difficult one-handed shot. Pass deflected by Green. Back out Allen. Allen a 3. It's good.
And that's exactly what he did right there.
James to Allen. Green goes flying past and Allen rattles it in. Set. Knocked away by Leonard. Almost knocked away a second time. James looking, has to back up, fall away 3. Oh! He knocks it down as the shot clock expires. Stolen by Chalmers. Bad decision that time. Wade releases. Back to James and a flush.
You know, interesting thing last ball game.
Leonard has done an excellent job defensively on him. James gets past and finishes.
Into this lead. Good effort by Wade.
Plays that were missing in the first half. James cuts to the basket. He's already got 10 points in the period. We've only played 4 minutes and it's a third. Superb tonight.
Not to take away from Duncan's greatness, obviously, with that record as James, another layup. Let's.
Norris Cole has come on. Richard Lewis as well. James several feet behind the arc. Swishes a 3.
I'm convinced they're the best 2 teams in basketball. Like, I really thought as James lines up a 3 and knocks it in again, I thought...
Tony only won Game 2. Chance of let's go Heat. The Heat fans may not see their team again this season. Perhaps a chance for those fans who remain to say goodbye, and that'll do it. The San Antonio Spurs with a...
You just have to think about last year.
We're so close. Less than 30 seconds. We could have had a championship.
We don't need more motivation than that.
That's not over because we have a championship DNA.
They're the back-to-back champs. They believe they can win 3 games in a row. We're going to prove them wrong.
The 2-time defending champs hoping to keep their dreams of a 3-peat alive. The Spurs looking to regain their place at the top of the NBA. A sellout crowd at the AT&T Center. They're hoping for a celebration. Will the season end tonight with the raising of a trophy? Or do we head back to Miami for Game 6? Bosh finds James and a quick 4-0 start. In Games 3 and 4 on the road. Diaw, quick move, finds Duncan. Stripped and knocked out of his hands. Duncan thought he was hit. Wade, the floater. James on the follow. And San Antonio, we played almost 3.5 minutes, still without a point. Greg Popovich wants a timeout. 0 for 5 from the field.
No, it's not over because we have a championship DNA. And we have a team that's, for some crazy reason, I don't know why we like to play with our back. And I mean all our backs against everything. This is the only way that we want to play. I have to have one of those games. And, you know, I'm not saying it's going to be one of them 50s or, 45s or whatever, but I have to be, not only physically but mentally and emotionally strong in order to help our season, stay alive.
Gentlemen, just before the Miami Heat took the floor, LeBron James looked at his teammates and said, "Follow me."
They are now 0 for 6. James for 3. He has shot the ball extremely well from three-point range, to say the least. 61.
Going over and giving him no space.
James to Bosh. Bosh, an easy two. Parker on the drive. Wild shot. Duncan's tip misses. Ball comes out to Ray Allen. James down the lane, running layup, and a foul. The Spurs are upset. They felt Parker got hit down the other end. They didn't feel James got hit at this end.
Again, good job pursuing the basketball, gang rebounding.
Leonard the steal, nice advance pass, Patty Mills, layup blocked by James, swatted out of bounds. Already 2 block shots.
Leave it out there, everything, man. Let's head back to Miami, all right, for game 6. Take care of business, defensively fly around. Follow my lead.
Time for How Do You, brought to you by KFC. How do you stave off elimination?
Well, LeBron James talked about coming out aggressive, certainly doing that. The finish at the rim, off the Wade miss, attacking the offensive boards. Good job in transition. Diaw backs up, makes him pay the price. Running the floor, great energy, great pace, big time finish. And then defensively, get back with multi-weapon plays. Says, not on my watch. Little game of patty cake.
James from way downtown, got it to go. LeBron James several feet beyond the arc. He's got 15 points already.
What a shot. That's a big time shot with the clock dwindling down.
Anderson with the bump. James trying to quiet the crowd of their 40 points. They've missed 20 of their last 24 shots from the field. Bosh chase off the 3, drives. Duncan may have gotten a piece of it, but Bosh a good, tough finish. Patty Mills, another game as a huge spark off the bench. Bosh the drive. 43-15 over the last 2 quarters. James gets that one to go. James quiets the crowd for a moment with a 3. It prepares them for big moments when they're needed. And boy, have they come through. Beasley, count it, and a foul. James drives, blows past him and throws it down. 29 for James. It's back to 14.
Bad defense by Diaw. You understand the help is coming from the top. You allow him to go baseline for an uncontested dunk.
James up top, Wade. Wade's going to try a 3-pointer. And Wade able to connect. Parker just 3 for 13, but a couple of big buckets here. Down the end of the bench.
Up until that time, he'd only taken 10 or 15 seconds rest the entire game.
I don't know if that looked like fatigue. To me, it looked more like frustration and emotion. When you pour so much into a season and you're 6 minutes away from another team winning the championship, it can bother you.
I think a lot of recognition that it's over.